All message visible. We're good to go. Howdy ho! Oh, we got it out on the first shot. I got a big old wad and I missed it on camera. I can get you guys in a better position here. This old tripod's a little tipsy. Oop. Bear with me. If I come forward a little bit. There we go. That's working better. Sort of, kind of, maybe. All right. Let's get this thing started here. We got our starting point. We're just going to hold that and go all the way around here. Hopefully y'all can see this okay on a gloomy day. Gloomy, snowy day as the snow comes down. First row is the most challenging, getting there around there without it letting loose on you. But I'll push that first one down. Lock it in. That way, it's all okay again. Oh, we got two people in here. Seashell, how the heck are you? Clint, good to see you. It's a snowy day, so we decided we'll keep ourselves busy here. You got hat orders to fill. Let's see, I already did that first one, so we start here. I'll get a couple rows done here and see who's all in here to chat. Welcome, welcome. If you're here, please smash that like button. And if you're subscribed, thank you. If you're not, think about it. We'd love to have you. This here yarn we're using is, oh, label came off, but it's the Woolies brand Thick and Quick. 6 ounce bulky and 106 yards. Should make for a nice hat. Let's see. We better let that loose because that's going to get in our way if we don't. Start getting tight. Because that is our second row. Let's pull that through here. Hopefully that'll stay out of our way. Push all that down. There we go. First two rows. Who's all in here? What's going on? Need my glasses. Granny D! How's Granny doing? How's that new baby? Oh, cool. We're knitting together, Shell. I have considered making looms. I want to get back to woodworking. I got to get a shop built. Now that we sort of are figuring out what's going on with our health, maybe we can get a shop built because I gotta get back to that. Oh, it's doing that stupid orientation lock thing again. I don't want to rotate the device back because it's doing fine. There we go. It's just going to give me fit seeing messages is all. Yeah, see, Sean, a loom wouldn't be that difficult to make if you got a set of plans. I think that'd be kind of fun. I really want to get back to making toys, though. I love making wooden toys. Oh, let me stretch you out here so you can see better. Where was he? Well, it's definitely pointy hat weather outside. We got about 2 inches of snow since dawn. And hopefully it stops here soon before it gets dark, because I got to get out there and start moving it, because I got to get out next week for doctor's appointments. And snow don't move itself. So what else is everybody up to today on a fine Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening or even Sunday morning, depending on where you're at? Some of you future people out there. You know what I want to start doing? I want to start going in the other direction when I'm flipping these over. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm thinking if I do, I'm going to save me a step because I can push these down as I go. And I won't have to go around the ground again, pushing them down. Since we need to sort of bust these hats out a little bit, because I do have a couple orders that came in, efficiency is key. Do 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 do. That seems to be working pretty good. If I can remember to push it down. Yeah, seemed to work out pretty good. We're still got to wrap it this way, that way we don't change our stitch orientation yet. We're definitely going to start flipping it. Going the other way. And if I'm remembering right, this will be row number 5. Cricket's not here to keep count of my rows for me, I don't think. Haven't checked chat. She could have snuck in the back door. Other direction. Yeah, I think that's going to be a little bit of a time saver. You know, if we can shave 10 seconds off of every row, that's all right. That adds up. Maybe not 10 seconds, but even 5. 1 is something. But it is going to take some getting used to going this direction at first, because I'm used to going the other way. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5 rows. Let's see what's going on with y'all. I'm not too shabby, Granny D. Better than I was. Still need work. Yeah, seashell. I used to make a lot of different wooden toys. Little Volkswagen buses out of pieces of 2x4. And they had peg people inside them. And then I made, what else did I make? Oh, Volkswagen Beetles. That was the same thing. Ferry doors, bird houses, bird feeders, all kinds of stuff. And I make all of my toys and stuff out of scraps and stuff that I see in the wood pile. I'm splitting firewood and I see something in a piece of wood, I'll set it aside and make something out of it. Usually how it works. Alright, I gotta see if I can fix this orientation thing. Sorry guys if I'm messing with you here. I know that made me sideways. I'm trying. The message says orientation is locked. Rotate device back. I did. And the message is still there. Yeah, I know, but Santa Claus is not real. Santa Claus is a figmentation of the imagination of the Coca-Cola Company for marketing and profit. Gnomes are real. I do wood carving. My hands can't take it anymore. I used to do quite a bit of carving. Little creatures and stuff like that, but my hands, I just can't do it no more. Maybe if I get my carpal tunnel fixed, I'll be able to get back to it, but right now I'm not able to do it. Just too hard of a movement. It hurts, and I'm used to being in pain, but if I'm making myself be in more excruciating pain, that ain't no fun. We're breaking our hands in doing this. Yeah, sorry, Miss Dawn. I tried to fix it on my end for me, because when that orientation is locked message is up there, it dims the chat, so it's hard for me to see what you guys are saying. And I don't want to leave you guys hanging. That's a fact. Tres, cuatro. If you're wondering about our music selection, all of our tunes have been downloaded from YouTube Studio. Free to use, no copyrights. And they got some good beats. All genres. Well, we got a pretty cool video coming out. There's a fly. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts. However, Comes back unprepared. I hate that. You warm up the cabin and the flies think it's summertime. And they wake up. You ever wonder where they come from? Is they get in your cracks of your windows and your doors and they actually lay eggs in there. So if you go through and clean them, which nobody cleans their door jambs and their window jambs, it generally takes care of it. But every once in a while, one wakes up. It'll be back. Where was I? Nope, I nope, I nope, I nope, I nope. That's a good idea, Seashell. I think I've got a battery-operated Dremel around here, too. I didn't think about that. You might be onto something. Because here's the thing, if I can make one master carving of whatever I'm doing, I'd like to especially do like a garden gnome. If I can get one made, I can use that for a master and make a mold and either start making them out of plaster of Paris or mortar mix so they don't, you know, they last out in the weather. So yeah, that's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Because I know they have, I've seen them, they have even like electric vibrating carvers that'll vibrate the knife for you. I don't know how effective that's going to be. But yeah, the Dremel's a good idea. Probably take a new techniques to learn, but isn't that what YouTube's for? Learning stuff. I'll be great one day going off on my meds. Ha ha. Here I am going the wrong direction again. Hard to teach an old dog new tricks. Hey, it's row number 7. We're going to go up to 25. You know, I think the next hat, I'm going to start going the other direction. Maybe that'll remind me to go that way. To save that going around step. Oh. You guys might want to see what I'm doing. Well, let me finish this row real quick. Then I'll get you back adjusted properly. If I stop here, it's going to all unravel. Let's get you up here. Yes, YouTube University is great. Everything I ever needed to know either came from YouTube or PBS. I I ran a very successful business for many, many years from what I learned off of PBS growing up. So I highly recommend the educational videos for a lot of people. It's the best way to learn because we are visual people. We learn best through song, stories. A lot more than we do just reading a book. Not everybody. But reading is actually new to our species in the big picture. Everything was passed down via sitting beside the campfire listening to the elders tell stories. This particular hat's going to get shipped halfway around the world, guys. We're excited. We're going international. Going out to one of our OG Gnomies. I think it stopped snowing. That'd be good. Maybe get a little bit of snow moved before it gets dark. Although it don't make no matter. When you got a good headlamp, moving snow in the dark or in the day, it don't matter. It's gotta get done because I gotta get out to my doctor. I cannot miss this appointment. I'm not gonna push it. I've got a new ticker and I've got more energy, but I'm still the same broken old man. So we'll do what we can. Slow and steady, steady and slow. That's the way we gotta go. Do 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 You know one thing since this happened and they fixed my ticker? I realized I can sing again without feeling like I ran a marathon. Which is pretty cool. In fact, when I realized I was singing so loud the other day, I almost lost my voice. I had to chill. How many rows is that? You guys counting? I think it's 8. Maybe it's 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is 10 indeed. So we got 15 to go before we start going pointy. Well, there's a knot. Hopefully that'll get hidden. It should. It looks like it's in a decent position. Let's see what everybody's up to. See if I missed anything. Oh, we're down to 2 people. That's all right. Brian Lucas, how in the heck are you, buddy? How goes the car fund, man? Did you make your goal? I'm hoping so. Did Sunrise Dawn take off? I missed it. I have the problem I find with cotton yarn is it's so stiff to work with. Plus, they don't have it in the bulky. And because of this particular loom, if you don't use the bulky, it gets super holy. I don't mean ready for church on Sunday. But I have used cotton yarn on other things besides I've crocheted with cotton yarn. But generally the stuff I make is for staying warm, and cotton is dangerous in cold weather. So I probably would avoid it mainly for that. Because when cotton gets wet, you freeze to death. And we don't want that. I actually tried doing some stuff many years ago with linen yarn, and that was even stiffer than cotton. For what I was doing, I forget what I was making, placemats or something like that, or something that was more rigid to begin with. I don't know, it's been a while. Oh, it's supposed to be going the other direction. thought I got rid of that. That's all right. Nothing like a good witch cackle every once in a while. I did go through and remove most of the Christmas stuff off my playlist, since I really don't use it, and if I need it, I can download it again. There's a few oddballs in there still floating around. Like the sound effects, I didn't delete my sound effects. I put them in their own folder, but they're still on the main list. Yes, dish towels is a good one to make with linen. Oh, you guys probably don't want to be looking at me, huh? You're here to see the hat. Not my ugly mug. We do have other hats available in other colors. This is my second order. I've got a third order I've got to make after this. It's going down to Arizona. So we got one going to Philly, one going to New Zealand, and one going to Arizona. Where will the pointy hats end up next? So we have 7 more available after this one that I will commit to. No promises after that to be able to get them in time for the holidays with shipping and everything. Believe it or not, Christmas is right around the corner. Well, here I went the right direction and I forgot to push them down. Oh well, it is what it is. I've made so many of these, I'm so used to doing it the other way. I gotta change my muscle memory. Since I really don't have a pattern for these, I just do them off the top of my head. They're so simple to do, though. It's not like you gotta remember much. Do 25 rows, start dropping stitches. And when you drop all you want, make it into a point. Going the wrong direction again. You get talking? And I forget. Do. All right. How many rows are we? I'm guessing 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We'll do one more and give our hand a break. See, that knot showed up on the inside, which is good. Can't even tell it's there from the outside. $15's a good place to stop because we're going to do a total of 25 and then start dropping. So that'll give us 10 more to go. Well, we got some pretty cool videos coming up, guys. I've been editing on one that I actually filmed back in January with the Joe Tool wood stove, working on the backsplash. So that'll be out this week, and then we'll finish putting it together in the video after that and get it installed over at the VIP's house. Get them some wood heat going. We've been working on that project for, well, this time last year we went and picked it up. Now snow's flying, we're finally getting it installed again. Or snow's flying again this year. So we're excited about that. We will not be doing the install. Brandon actually hired a professional. Not that I'm not a professional, but since his house is on a mortgage and insured, everything has to be legit. Even though permits are not required for such things in this area of Alaska, it still has to be done right. And if it's not done right to all the codes and specifications, if you ever did have an issue, your insurance company would not cover you, and they will look for any kind of excuse to not cover somebody. That's a fact. So we went legit on this one. Oh, I lost everybody. Only one person off. Now there's 3 people. Hey, Kelly. How the heck are you? Let's see, where were we? Oh, the countertop's holding up amazingly well. I haven't had an issue. I was worried around the stove because, you know, you got to clean that most often and you get grease splatter and all kinds of stuff. And it's holding up fine. About 10 coats of polyurethane made sure of that. Oh, that's a good idea, Shell. For sure. What's Kelly up to? How the heck are you? Digga-digga-digga-digga-doom. Digga-digga-doom. Digga-digga-doom. Digga-digga-digga-digga-doom. Well, I gotta give my hands a break, otherwise I'm gonna burn out. I'll tell you what, after they stuck that, well, the mark's still there. Little tiny hole. That's where they went in to fix my heart. But that jacked up my carpal tunnel in this hand. It wasn't bothering me near as much before, but it just gets achy and stiff. Still better than being dead. Yeah, I got some cooking videos planned here in the near future, Shell. So we'll get a good look at the countertop while I'm doing those. Digga 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 doom. Digga digga doom. Digga digga doom. Digga 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 doom. Ba la 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 la. Diddle 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 doom. Diddle 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 doom. Laurie, Laurie, Laurie! How the heck are ya? Ooh, that sounds good, Shell. I made some split pea soup yesterday, and I had some for dinner last night. And I finished it off for lunch this afternoon. And I'm gonna have fish for dinner tonight. When I was going through my videos, I realized I've got some canning videos that I shot last year that I never released. So I may get some bonus videos out. I did a canning chicken a couple of different ways. And I never edited it and put it out. But I'll tell you what, it started snowing again. They said we were only going to get 1.5 inches, and we already got almost 3 inches on the ground. But I don't want to start moving it until it's done snowing. Doesn't seem like this is too wet of a snow. But even if it is, it'll get colder tonight because it's supposed to clear tomorrow. So that wet snow will turn into lighter snow, believe it or not. But we can't wait too long because we got to get it off the driveway because we got to get the van out. If I was smart, I would have parked it down at the end of the road. But I wasn't that smart. Yeah. How you doing on snow up there, Lori? You got bunches yet? We don't have a lot so far, fortunately. But our snowiest months are ahead. January, February, and March. When we get dumped on. Hopefully I'll have less doctor's appointments come that time. I just got to get all these initial ones taken care of and set up, and my prescriptions all arranged better. Because they got me my prescriptions, but they're supposed to give me a blood sugar monitor. But they messed up the prescription, so I'm supposed to be recording my blood sugar. Because they want to keep an eye on that. So I got to get the doctor to take care of that for me. Plus my first follow-up with the ticker to make sure everything's ticking okay. Which I haven't had any issues. At least no chest pains, which is frickin' phenomenal. I'll tell you what, some pretty scary shit. Alright, how many rows is that? $19, one more for $20. Do you get any snow down there in the desert, Shell? I know in the deserts of New Mexico and Arizona they do. I don't know if I could live without a white Christmas. Although when I lived in Denver, there were actually quite a few Christmases where we had no snow. At least in Denver. They had it up in the mountains. I was I've also been up in the mountains working a conference at a resort and got stuck up there in beautiful, gorgeous, sunny weather when Denver got bombarded with 3 foot of snow and you couldn't get into town. So we actually spent 3 extra days at the resort being taken care of, which was awesome. But I felt bad for the employees because they wanted to get out of there because they were going to have a break right around Thanksgiving, and they couldn't take their break till we left. But it was still a fun time. We didn't cause them much more work. Mama Squirrel, how are you? Thanks for coming by. And Heather Mac. 38 degrees, that's a good temperature. Right now it is 30 degrees, according to my thermometer, and snowing. Huh. Julianne? I'm sorry, Mom. I haven't been paying attention to chat. Yeah, Canada, there is no escape. Some places are worse than others, though. That's a fact. But that's why you guys have all those fun winter activities like curling. And hockey. Which I'm surprised we don't have a... Well, we used to have a... It wasn't the NHL, it was with the league below NHL. They were still professionals. But about 6 years ago, they went under. The University of Alaska has a pretty decent hockey team, and youth hockey is really big up here. In fact, I just saw an advertisement for the lake hockey tournament in Big Lake. It'll be happening, I think, in January or maybe February. But out in Big Lake, on the lake, they clear a bunch of spots and they have a hockey tournament every year. It's a big party. Let's see if we can go out and share it with you this year. Pond hockey, that's what they call it. Pond hockey tournament. Even though it's on a lake, not a pond. But a lot of people will clear off spots for skating and playing hockey. Like the lake right up the road, there's a couple people that... One guy actually put the lights out. But he keeps a spot on the lake clear. And then Wasilla has a hockey rink they put up on the lake in town with the lights on it and stuff. And gets frequented fairly often. Plus, most of your high schools have an indoor hockey rink. If not an indoor, they've got a covered outdoor. Because we got free refrigeration. Why have to refrigerate a building to make ice? All you gotta do is go outside. But other than hockey and ice fishing, there is a curling club in Anchorage. I don't think there's a curling club in the valley, but there is a curling club in Anchorage I've been to a few times, which is pretty fun. Kind of like a VFW. So they were open late and had cheap drinks. So we used to go there for after-hours stuff because we knew a bunch of people that ran it. And I do not recommend curling after a night of drinking. Especially if you don't know what the hell you're doing. Ice and alcohol don't mix. Well, they do in a cocktail, but not when you're curling. Tell you what, I thought I had to move down. I was getting ready to toss that stone down the ice. Thought I had the perfect position going down the ice. Next thing you know, my feet are in the air and my head's hitting the ice. And it was one of those dull conks when you know you really hit your head hard. Oh, go away, Christmas tree. Ain't ready for that yet. Not at all. But curling is fun. But it's definitely a skill. It's not as easy as they make it look at the Olympics. Oh, thanks for sharing some links, Lori. I appreciate you. Yeah, if Las Vegas has a team, why doesn't Alaska? AHL, exactly. American Hockey League. Yeah, it was 6 years ago they went under. They weren't a bad team either. I mean, they weren't the greatest, but it was a hockey team. Let's see. Julia says, Christmas snow, not Christmas without snow. Yep. All right, Heather Mack, thanks. You're probably already gone, but good to see you. Yes, definitely hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Yes, definitely subscribe to Mama Squeals. Oh, there's that fly. Oh, where'd he go? Almost got him. I'll get him. Where are we? You've never curled. What kind of Canadian are you? Oh, you doing a puppet? That's cool, Mama Squirrel. I'm looking forward to that. E86 GOP is actually being interviewed and still around after all that crap? Yeah, Seashell, why don't you have a channel? I have never played snooker. There's actually a, well, they turned it into a Buffalo Wild Wings, but there was a pool hall in Anchorage that had snooker tables. And those guys were way too serious. We go in there and rent a table, try and have some fun, and they'd yell at us for having fun because they were concentrating on their snooker. Can't mess up that shot. Just a freaking game. The public's gonna bother you that bad, go have a private game somewhere. (16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23). Two more! And we can start decreasing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 more rows, and I'm probably going to cut this off and take a break, start thinking about dinner. It's getting to be that time. And get ready to move snow. H. Lee, how in the heck are you, buddy? I am feeling better, H. I'm not 100%, but I'm feeling 100% better than I was. That's a fact. We're going to go test out the new ticker here shortly to move snow. See how we do. It's looking like we got about 3 inches of fresh. And Monday we got a doctor's appointment, so we got to get out to the road by Monday. I will, Seashell. I will have my phone on me. That's a fact. Well, hello, Julianne's daughter. Thanks for the hi. You got any snow yet, H? I saw in Syracuse, New York, they got a little bit of snow. I know Philly Captain's videos, he still got leaves on the frickin' trees. Green leaves. Oh, you might want to see what I'm doing here, at least on my last row, since finishing this row up. Huh? It's our last full circle row, row number 25. We'll be dropping a stitch here shortly. Actually, we're going to put this up for now anyway. Get back to it later. But the main part will be done. It's easier from here. Because after this, every time we go around, we lose one stitch. Yeah, there we go. Into cranberry red. What do you think? Huh? I like that color. I do. Lori, I know a guy that builds domes. The cats insist on going first, or the dogs insist on going first? Oh, Lori, that sucks. I've ended up in the ditch, but it was my own dang fault. I had any, fortunately, accidents up here. I did have well, it could have been a lot more serious than it was. In Colorado, I was up in the mountains elk hunting. And I was going down this 2-lane road. And we came up to a very narrow bridge. Oh. Hopefully you can still hear me okay. It looks like I'm dropping. But anyway, I was coming up to a real narrow bridge, and there was a FedEx van coming the other direction. And he was coming downhill, and I was already committed to getting on the bridge. So I actually sped up, and he just grazed me, and I went off the road and messed up my truck. Tried to blame me. And I said, no. Insurance covered it, which was cool. But actually, guys, it's looking like I'm getting real choppy right now and breaking up pretty bad. Clint, it normally takes me about 6 hours of steady work to make a gnome hat with this method. I actually timed it for my last video with all the lives that I did. It was 6 hours. All right, guys. I'm going to go think about dinner, and it's looking like this is getting... Yeah, sound is good, but the picture's freezing. That's what I thought. Sorry, guys. Usually when it snows, it gets pretty messed up. But with the cloud cover, I don't have the greatest cell service here. So you guys take care of yourself. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for hitting that like button. Please consider joining as a member for $2.99 a month. Get you some extra content and use of... Oh, now I definitely gotta go. Brandon's calling. All right, guys. Peace out.